I just, I was just sitting around with a whole bunch of guys today. This is sort of on the same theme. And we're all sitting over at Jimmy's house eating fried chicken his mom was making. And watching.
Jimmy Kimmel?
Yes.
You guys are still good friends.
Every Sunday, all the guys meet over at Jimmy's house. We watch
nice.
5 football games simultaneously while somebody cooks chicken. His mom made fried chicken.
Was Sarah Silverman there?
No, she was not.
I love her.
She's good people.
She's great.
And the chicken.
Oh, great chicken. Great chicken. I ate like 7 pieces of fried chicken. I took fried chicken home with me. But anyway, I'm not wearing the same shirt, but I realized even when I was out of the house, I smell like fried chicken. But we're all sitting around in Jimmy's living room, and there's a whole bunch of guys, and they're all writers and stuff from Jimmy's show and the Man Show and stuff. Everyone's from Pittsburgh and Indiana and all from out of state, Boston and stuff like that. And I brought up the fact that we were supposed to have a bullet train that was built from L.A. to Vegas for about the last 25 years.
Easily, yeah.
And everybody in the room immediately, and these are guys who have had an ass full of me by the third quarter and whatever posturing I'm doing, and like to disagree and argue with me. Everyone turned to me and said, well, that's a great idea. How come? And I said, I don't know. They've been building this train for 25 years, allegedly, except for they've never gotten started on it. And everyone said, that would be great. We could do. You'd get there in an hour and a half. I'd do it in a second, because the traffic gets bad. You're driving out on a Sunday. Sometimes it takes 6 hours to get back. Turbulence is horrible in the airplane. And it's like, why don't we have a bullet train, whatever? And then I started thinking about, we're gonna donate, or I shouldn't say donate, but allocate, like $8 billion towards Star Wars research this year for experiments that fail every time. We're going to take $80 billion. We're going to send it overseas to the Middle East and try to rebuild it. Where's our bullet train? And we could have one. We really could. I mean, the amount of money, if you think about what we're talking about sending overseas, and you think about the amount we're thinking about just sending up into the skies for tests, and listen, I think having a strong military is a good idea, and I think research is a fine idea, but we need $85 billion. Can we take the $1 billion and get a nice bullet train going over to Vegas and back, or maybe cross country or wherever? Does it seem a little strange that
What's the holdup?
That's right. We invented the train in this country for the most part. We had a rail system going before just about anyone else, and they've all had bullet trains since the 60s. Mm-hmm. Still, no bullet train in the United States.
Who has bullet trains? Asia,
planes?
Right? Asia has
France has bullet trains.
Everyone has them.
Japan, Germany, all of Europe. We do not have one. Yeah. Really? Couldn't we? Seems like...
You'd think someone in Vegas would pay for it.
What's going on? And you know what I said? I said, here's how things used to get done. One crazy billionaire, like these railroad tycoons and stuff, who makes it his mission. He always dies before it's completed, but he spends 30 years, and everyone forgets his name, and no one cares anymore. But he made it his life's work, and he ends up getting it done. Let's get that Vegas bullet train done. Let's throw a few bucks that way.
Adam.
I said, Jimmy, that needs to be you. You need to be the crazy, eccentric billionaire that makes this to life. And his family's destroyed, and his career falls apart, and he goes bankrupt, but he gets the bullet train done. And then, of course, I said dies right before the maiden run. Okay. How often would you be on that?
On your friends,
True,
right?
you'd be on that bullet. Soon as you cross the border, they would have an electronic module hooked up to the train that the second
Casinos
at
open up
170 miles an hour, soon as you crossed into Nevada, pow, the place lit up like the 4th of July. All the slot machines that kicked on. Whores would start falling out of the ceiling. Whores would fall out like the oxygen mask would fall out when a plane did. Pow! Whore falls in your lap with a cocktail in her hand. She's got a $20 chips in her bosom. You'd be on that train. You'd be gambling. Oh, okay. All right. But can't have it. Can't have it. Can't have it. Not going to have it. All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hello. Hey, everybody. It's Loveline. Drew, would you shut up? I know how fast the bullet train goes. Just got to yell on the air. Hey, it's Loveline. Hey, Anderson.
Are we on the air?
Yeah.
Did you just, seemed like you just dropped out the music bumper.
Yeah, because I just threw away the whole opening.
Okay, screw that.
Right.
Phone number, 1-800-LOVE-191. There's Andy Dick. Come on in, Andy.
I'm here.
That's right. Show Drew, want to know how fast the bullet train goes? 175 miles an hour in Japan. And that's like 400 for those people. They're that small. Drew, that's not racist, but you know what I'm saying. That's a compliment.
The distances are shorter there.
Yeah, I'm saying if they had if there's a black NFL lineman, that would be crawling to him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. It's a size issue, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing I didn't know about. I don't know why I'm on this bullet train jag, but, we had trains out here in the 30s that would routinely go over 100 miles an hour, like 120 miles an hour. I had no idea steam trains would go over 100 or could do it.
Wow.
Yes. I know it sounds incredible. Yeah. And then in the whole thing about, France. France is bizarre, by the way. I cannot figure the French out in the sense that, on one hand, they can't make a car. Right. They make the world's crappiest car. And usually the car is sort of the yardstick that you use to measure. That comes like Germany. They make a good car. They make a good airplane. They make a good bomber. They make, they were the first to introduce the jet airplane. It all makes sense that they make a good car, the Germans. The French make a horrible car, but yet they've mastered the bullet train. Everyone loves their bullet train. They export their bullet train. They were pioneers in the bullet train. You know what I mean? It seems like if you could do a decent bullet train, you do a decent car. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Yeah. It doesn't.
Why do you think that is, Tim?
And they've invented a lot of things.
Tim has thoughts on this, I think.
You have any thoughts on this?
Well, maybe they imported the bullet train from Japan. Maybe they bought it from them.
No. They're world leaders in bullet train technology. The French, yes,
because they couldn't make a good car, but they wanted to get around.
Pioneered many mechanical things and stuff too, which you don't think of them. You think of them sort of lying around, drinking wine and thinking of lyrics to songs and poetry and stuff. But they have done some pretty substantial mechanical things.
Laughing at Jerry Lewis.
Yeah, and then there's that. Anyway. All right, and then Japan, they got that makes sense with the bullet train. But Germany everyone's got a bullet train, but us. No, not us. We got the monorail over at Disneyland. That's it. That's us. All right, fantastic.
Fantastic.
Andy wants to play another song. I think.
We do?
Oh, no, he doesn't. Caitlin?
No.
Yeah.
You're 18?
Yes, I am.
What's up?
I have actually a question about the morning after pill. My friend told me that I could take 5 birth control pills and 12 hours later take 5 more, and it did the same thing.
Depends which pill you're talking about.
Just orthotricycline.
I don't think it's 5 for the orthotricycline. Orthotricycline, I've heard it being recommended for morning after pill, but I think it's 2 or 3.
Okay.
But you were already on the orthotricycline, right?
No, I wasn't taking it actually.
Why weren't you taking it?
Well, I actually got it from Planned Parenthood when I took my sister to get an abortion, so, yeah.
It's an interesting and convoluted story, but
that's nice.
If you go ahead and get on some contraception, it's usually recommended that you use Overall or low Overall or a less if you're going to use one of the ones that is a little more specific for the morning after contraception.
Okay.
But I'm glad you did something anyway. That's good.
Let me tell you what the problem is why we don't get this bullet train. I'm now obsessed with it.
How come we don't have the morning after pill for everyone?
I'll get to that in a minute. But here's how they used to do it. Some super rich guy would go, look, I'm going to get a whole bunch of Chinese together. I'll get a whole bunch of disenfranchised people together. I'll give you $1 a day, no health insurance. Get busy. Get busy. Hey, you spotted owls? We're going right over you. Any endangered species, any flora and fauna, and then pow. We're just cutting a swath right through you. We're building, baby. We don't care about OSHA or the EEOC, nothing. We don't worry about nothing but how much track we can lay each day, and they would do it. Now, you know why we can't go to Vegas on the bullet train? Because there's some field mouse or something whose habitat this would screw up, and environmental impact studies and years and years and years of red tape. No, it can't be done. Nothing can be done anymore. It's all too much. Too many lawyers, too many fags. That's what it is. Fags and lawyers. Gone. Can't make a move. Can't do anything. Nothing going to get bailed.
Going to go break.
Everyone walk to Vegas. Have fun. Thanks to fags and lawyers. That's it. That's it. Just a bunch of environmental homos and a bunch of attorneys, and that's it. Nothing's going to move.
The bullet train would be good for the environment.
That's right. Yeah.